Going, everybody? My name is Mark Padilla, co-founder of Infanta Lambanog, winner of the double gold medal in San Francisco World Spirits Competition.
What's up, everybody? My name is Randy Ramiro with Infanta Lambanog, and you're watching MMBfilms. So Infanta Lambanog, pronounced Lambanog, it's a brand of Lambanog from the Philippines, made from coconut nectar. The Philippine Islands, coconuts, which usually comes from palm. The spirit is actually derived from the flower of the coconut. So when you cut the flower before it becomes a coconut, sap comes out of it. So that sap is actually what's distilled into Lambanog.
So Infanta Lambanog started off with just an idea between Randy and I. Back in 2007, when I moved back here, got a lot of odd jobs. In 2008, Randy and I connected here in San Francisco. I worked here at the West End. We worked at AT&T right next door. We partied every single weekend, and I wish you were there too, Kieem, to enjoy it with us. But yeah, it came to a point where one day, Mark, I got this idea. You remember this day, right? You remember that?
Yeah, of course.
I got this idea. Don't steal this from me. Don't steal this from me. I was like, okay. What is it? I want to bring Lambanog here to the U.S. I was like, that's bogus, man. That's not gonna work. I didn't believe it at first. I didn't believe it. Then next morning, all hungover, I Googled it. A lot of people was looking at it, and then I thought about it, and I was like, you know what, Andy? I think we might be onto something, you know?
The turnout at Savor Filipino was fantastic. Moreover, and maybe I'm biased, our area, our event space was fantastic. The booze garden was amazing. The Infanta Lambanog booze garden was amazing. We've been hearing a lot of people have been trying to get into that area, but it was just packed. It was, for me, it felt like a day party at some points, and like a day pool party in Vegas, and everyone just kind of socializing. And everyone's got a drink in their hand, they're watching the competition going on. You got this, this guy from Maharlika with big ass mustache going on, and then you got a girl from San Jose putting an edible flower in her drink, and people are entertained by that. And I think that was the attraction in Savor Filipino, or in our event space, in the Infanta Lambanog booze garden. I think that was amazing.
I'm very happy to see that during that day and event, the turnout was great, and it was the way that we pictured it, the way that we saw it. Because Savor and the Filipino food movement, the whole point of this event was to target outside of the Filipino culture. So in the beginning, around noontime when we opened up, the crowd just slowly was trickling in, Filipinos here and there, but when it really peaked around 1 to 2 o'clock in the afternoon, oh man, it was so diverse. We had different people from, I had a few people that approached me from Europe, from Italy. They had no idea what it was. They had no idea how to pronounce Lambanog, but it's that learning process, the educating the people that made me feel like wow, that reward is there. I'm finally got to the point where we're sharing this with not just with the people that know what it is, but with people that are curious of something new. This is the group that was there was a lot of people from American Filipinos, but also Filipino Americans, but also non-Filipinos. You have African Americans were there, and they loved it. Like, wow, they're curious. I'm like, what is this? When they drink it, they're expecting coconut. But what happened when they drank it? There was no coconut, but it just came from there. It's a tree of life. They don't expect it to be tasting like coconut, but again, it was just, it was beautiful to see. It was a beautiful day, to see that a lot of people from different walks of life, different cultures, came in, lined up, enjoyed the vibe, the drink, and the environment that we shared that day. And yeah, it was an unforgettable day for us. That day it was a milestone that better than any award, than any plaque that we could ever achieve was that memory in that day. Most of the fruits are from the Philippines, so you get the freshness from there, from such a tropical place. And best way that Infanta is drank is mainly when you're in the Philippines, because everything is freshly made. So if you got a company that's everything's made in the Philippines, and another one, all the fruits are made in the Philippines, hey, guess what? You've got a drink right in front of you that's paradise, you know. And the winner for the competition had nothing to do with Sun Tropics, but it's called the Manila Almond. He actually used fresh cut Philippine mango for that drink. And that just goes to show, like, wow, this is like the sweetness of the mango. It just complements Infanta, just the way you drink it, and you could barely taste the alcohol. When you do, it's just perfect aftertaste. Is what we're looking for. And we'd like to say thank you to Sun Tropics for giving us the opportunity to work together, and also Ramar Foods for getting us connected with Savor Filipino, Philippine Department of Tourism, for their, man, like they've been helpful all throughout every event that we've been in, and continuously growing for that. And
gotta thank Maharlika and GB NYC. We gotta also thank Speakeasy in Makati, Philippines. We also have to say a big thank you to Attic Restaurant in San Mateo for supporting us.
Love those chicken lollipops.
Those chicken lollipops, yeah.